You know that disorienting feeling when you wake up and you try to grab on to the dream you were just having, but it slips away? Or you bump into someone you met a week ago and their name is entirely gone. Now stretch that feeling over an entire year. You get to late December, look back, and realize the individual days have blurred together into one continuous gray block of time. Your brain erases this information by design. It is a biological choice rather than a failure of your mind. While we often view the mind as a passive recorder, our biology operates more like a deliberate editor, making nightly decisions about what to keep and what to cut. To stop our weeks and months from washing away into nothing, we have to look under the hood and figure out exactly what criteria your biology uses to choose what gets saved and what gets sent to the trash. Think about the sheer volume of data you absorb in 24 hours. Every conversation you overhear, every face on the sidewalk, every random anxiety you have while waiting in line for coffee, it is a massive, continuous intake. This diagram highlights the hippocampus. This acts as your temporary holding area, where every piece of daily data lands first. But the system has rigid physical limits. Incoming data piles up fast. Overloading the hippocampus would destabilize the neural architecture required for cognition. Because infinite storage is biologically impossible, your brain executes a massive purge at the end of every day to maintain its structural integrity. That purge happens mostly during your deepest stages of rest, specifically during slow wave sleep. This is the heavy lifting of a process called memory consolidation. While you are unconscious, your brain plays back the day's footage to evaluate its worth, sorting through the raw data of your waking life. The primary sorting filter is emotion. When the brain detects high-amplitude data, events triggering fear, excitement, or joy, it routes those straight to the save file. Flatline data drops into the delete bin. This explains why you remember a childhood heartbreak, while flat, neutral events simply dissolve. The mundane commutes, mindless internet scrolling, standing at a crosswalk, replying to routine emails. These are swept away by morning. But poor sleep hygiene completely disrupts this vital work. Waking up repeatedly or chronically cutting your rest short physically aborts the consolidation process, leaving vital sorting unfinished. A blurred year suggests a daily routine lacking the emotional signal required to pass your brain's nightly filter. You can influence this system. You have the biological ability to manually trigger your brain's safe function before you fall asleep. Take 2 minutes tonight, right before you close your eyes. Mentally isolate one specific moment from your day and try to deeply feel the emotion attached to it again. By doing this, you are artificially waving an emotional flag directly at your hippocampus, forcing the system to prioritize that memory during your upcoming slow-wave sleep cycle. There is another side to this sorting mechanism. Sometimes the biology works in reverse, engaging in an evolutionary defense mechanism called targeted forgetting. Look at how this erosion works. Over time, your brain deliberately files down the sharp spikes of minor humiliations, acute pain, and deep embarrassments. It dulls the edges of those memories so they no longer hurt to touch. This forgetting acts as a shield, dulling the past so you can move forward without being paralyzed by minor traumas. Your brain deletes the noise to protect you. By understanding the filter and choosing which moment